Hello people, my name is Rage and welcome to some more Dota 2. Yes! Come on, admit it, you're a little bit like, well damn Rage, I'll be. Because I bet a few of you are like, yeah, sure Rage, you say you're doing Dota videos again, but we know how the cycle goes. 3 times now, you have made a Dota video, then done nothing more for 6 months, and then done another Dota video. And in my defense, I missed this creep block because I was doing this voice, and this voice disables my brain. No, so I am going to do some Dota 2 because it's my favourite game of all time, and so what if these videos do not do that well? I love making them, and those of you that watch love watching them, so that's all I need to know about. Also, I am so into Dota since we played the hardest opponent in the Dota League that my team is currently in right now, and we got absolutely hammered. So I am of the mind of getting a lot better as much as I can do and helping my team the best I can. And to that end, I'm currently practicing Juggernaut because Juggernaut I think is a very underutilized hero that can be a more than situational pick. I think he can certainly be a core, assuming I learn how to last hit at any point today. So that is the thing, because I'm a Juggernaut! Lich! I really wish there was a Lich on the enemy team and I could hear that being said, but I'm not going to worry about it either way. No! A ranged last hit I could not claim. The world is cruel and full of peril. Auto-attack it, AA, auto-attack it, AA, auto, you need to do auto-attack it once and then... Okay, alright, that was close. That was very close, but in the end, we pulled through and we got that last hit. Damn them. He didn't get that deny, at least, so that's alright. We need to push up back to the secret shop so I can get myself the boots. Now, it is a little bit unfortunate that we are facing a Death Prophet who is insistent on pushing as hard as freaking possible, which of course makes that awkward, but it also means I'm going to have a much easier time getting levels and last hits. One more. I did it. That one was impossible. That's unfortunate. And... ah, slightly too late on the timing. That one I had to time so that my auto attack happened the millisecond the tower hit. There we go. I got a crit with AA's buff on me, so that hit like a metric truck. Not a normal truck here. We are talking about a metric truck. I don't know what a metric truck is, but it is one. Now, normally putting cold feet on a carry... cold feet? Not cold feet. Normally putting cold feet on your own carry is terrible, because, I mean, why do you want to CC your own carry? I mean, it's not even possible. No, the thing that he did, that's a very sneaky move by that Omni Knight. Chilling Touch, that's the one. Say I'm an AA player, I have no idea what his moves are called, is bad because it means it slows my auto attack loads, which means last hitting's a little bit harder, but in that situation, it was fine, because we did get a nice amount of harassment off. The only annoying part here is I can't really spend my gold because they're refusing to let me near the secret shop. I'm actually surprised I didn't get that there. That one was almost impossible. I feel like it was impossible, but I also feel like maybe it was possible. So I'm not going to commit here. I'm not going to commit to either response. Now, I really need to get boots, so I'm just going to ignore these people and buy my boots and finish the shield, because now that I have boots, I can easily go for them, and they can't really do anything about it. If I cut her off at the pass here, she's going to take a lot of damage. There she is, and if I start spinning to win on top of her, she's going to get the heal off. If it wasn't for that heal... oh, if I just got one crit there. If it wasn't for Omni Knight's heal, we would have one Death Prophet. Get it? Death Prophet, because she would be dead. She would be so dead. I should have got that last hit instead of talking about how funny it would be for Death Prophet to be dead, which in retrospect isn't actually that funny, so I'm just generally a jackass. Okay. That's very lucky that the Q didn't hit me there. That would have been very awkward to lose my health and mana potion. But alas, alack, I did it. Now, I kind of want to go drums and then into Aghanim's, because it's a very strong build on Juggernaut. I don't need to be a completely core here, because we do have the Prophet, we do have the Centaur, we do have a lot of incidental damage. We're not that up on the support front, but we are doing pretty good when it comes to everything else. Could actually just... well, at least I forced him to use moves. That's the main deal here. And the fact that I forced him to use moves when we're about to get a gank is really, really quite nice. Let's go into that. Very well played by my team there. I am quite happy with them. A lot of you were like, how are you 4.2k MMR? And I find that offensive and also understandable because I really didn't play that well last game. I got to 4.2k back when I was good at Dota a while ago, and I haven't done any ranks since then because I don't want to cripple my rating until I'm really got the rust slaken off me and killed. I don't even know at this point, really. I just don't even know. So I am going to finish my stick here, seeing as my opponents are using quite a few spells on me. And I'm also going to have a health potion brought me, because I'm a little bit low. And AA has no regen for me. Not that I think he'd give me any if he did, but, you know, one can always hope. Now, I am killable to a Q and a few auto attacks, so I've got to be very careful here to not get hit by that. And I didn't, so, you know, generally speaking, good show, mate! Good show! As long as you can stay in lane as someone like Juggernaut, someone who does need a lot of last hits, you're going to be doing a very, very good job. Having to leave constantly for health, even if you're getting a kill and then having to go back to spawn, that's not really that good because it means the time that you're away is a lot of lost DPS time. DPS time? I can't use the words! A lot of lost last hitting time, which is why wasting someone's time loads is almost as good as killing them, because the effective lost gold is as much as they would have lost from actually dying. Now, Omni Knight just used his heal there, which means we can go for them. As soon as I get to level 6, I'm going to have a really easy time of it against these. Apart from the fact Omni Knight can make them immune to my ulti, but if I time it correctly, we should be fine. Although Death Prophet is already becoming Race Car Prophet, so I am going to have a slightly tough time when it comes to catching her with my Q, but it should be okay. Especially as my team seems kind of responsive, which I am quite happy with. And I've got a fair amount of last hits for this time in the game. I mean, it's nothing crazy level. That's annoying that it went around the tower like that. And this is why I needed to get that health pot, because I am very, very low. Annoyingly speaking, I'm going to have to go. Annoyingly speaking, so if I'm going to speak annoyingly right now, I am going to go back. I'm going to get the Bracer instead of finishing Phase Boots here, because I'm not going to catch Prophet anyway, even with Phase, because as soon as she gets a few levels in E, she's just gone. Omni Knight is very slow, so I can catch him anyway, and what I need is the extra total health to tank more of these Qs while I stay in lane and try my best to get some last hits, so that makes the most sense, I think. Though she is trying her best to push this lane. Like, really, she is pushing it right now. And then I can't afford either of these, so I'm just going to bring it to me. Just going to bring it to me! We got Magnus ganking, which is, of course, good. Does he have his ulti? Because if he has his ulti, we can kind of go for it here. No, okay, that's fine. I'll just use the opportunity to get this free last hit. Leave right now! I really like Vlad's on Jug as well, because once you get the attack speed up, which getting a Scepter actually does provide you, because Jug has a really naturally fast attack, along with the agility from Scepter does give you a nice attack speed, so Vlad constant critting gives you a nice amount of healing. That's a terrible cue to take. I kind of just stopped moving there. I have no real excuse for that one. So I am going to use the opportunity to leave, because all I'm doing now is risking death, which is a very bad thing to risk as a carry. I'm going to spend some gold just in case I get ganked on a TP, and I'm going to use what mana I do have to queue a camp that won't kill me during the queue. Abaddon and Centaur are pretty much going to be a stalemate. Neither can really kill the other in this situation. Annoyingly, we do have a Prophet, so I can't actually kill any of the camps right now. That one just having respawned, which is the only one that I could. AA instantly taking damage. He's only level 4, which isn't horrible, honestly, 8 minutes in. So he's been letting me have the majority of the XP, which is what he should be doing. So, not gonna judge. Not gonna... Ooh, top lane might be a nice TP here. They are hardly thinking of going for it. Thing is, even if they'd got the W on Centaur, Crystal's stun, they wouldn't really have been able to do much then. But I am going to go for this, just because I think we can get Abaddon here. Because yes, his ulti is going to start, and I can't really do anything right now, but I should be able to get him afterwards, although he is moving a lot faster than me. And this is much higher DPS than my auto attacks right now, so I'm just going to go for it. Please let someone profit. Anyone profit. I'm going to have to run away from the explosion right here. Profit! Profit! Where are you? Oh, Necrolite, that's the enemy Necrolite as well. In 3 seconds, I can become immune to him killing me. Ugh. Oh, that goes through my Q. That goes through my Q. Honestly, I really didn't know that interaction. It's never happened to me before. I assumed I'd still be magic immune, but it does go through BKB, doesn't it? So, I don't know why I thought I'd be special as Juggernaut. I know why I'd be special as Juggernaut, because I don't know enough about Dota. You can always keep learning with this game, which is what I love about it. Although, to be fair, that was very costly for them. They killed me, and in return lost Necrolite, they lost Abaddon, and I'm most likely going to lose Omni Knight from him being chased down, and now I can go to the lane. They really should stop chasing, actually. They are quite injured. But in terms of time wasting, they spent 3 heroes running after me for ages, not doing anything on the map, and we killed 2 of them. So, while my death should really not have happened there, I really thought I could take Abaddon. I'm kind of annoyed I wasn't level 6, because that would just not have happened otherwise. But that is vie la vie. It's okay. Considering I died, we did get the good end of that stick, and that's all I'm going to say. We got the good end of the shtick. Now, I don't really like phase boots on Juggernaut, simply because the attack is always nice, but Juggernaut is a fairly squishy hero, all things considered. Yes, he has his magic immunities, but in terms of auto-attack damage, he can't really take that much because of his low health pool. And they do, well, to be fair, they don't have that much auto-attack coming in, and speed might be a little bit better. They don't have that many right-clickers, so I'm not sure, honestly. It's always a choice that you have to make as Jug, whether to get phase boots or power treads. Generally speaking, if the opponents have got a lot of right click and you're going to have to man fight with right clicks, the treads are the better option for the attack speed and the extra bulk, because your damage will come from more crits, from more attack speed, so you don't have to worry about phase boost, actual damage boost, is what I've always found anyway. I'm not going to be able to get that because the catapult, I needed a crit. That's very irritating. Oh, there's no way, come on! At least I got that one, though. That is something. It's often always good to get an early point in stats, or maybe an early point in the heal, but seeing as I'm just playing I'm just playing a bub! I'm just going to go general killing people build that I like to do. And I will finish that when I can get it in 1325 gold, which will probably be after this tower, actually. Get that last hit. That's looking good. And we'll just get our auto attack on while the Trents tank up. Here we go. Lovely jubbly. Oh, I really wanted that to be a crit. There was no other way. Now, getting this tower last hit is going to be very useful, but now that I've said that, I'm almost certainly not going to say it. Yeah! Oh, I thought I'd got it. I thought I'd timed that really quite well. And it turns out I hadn't, and I'm just a sad face now. Now, if this wave was dead, I could kill Death Prophet with my ulti, almost certainly. But I don't want to risk that happening, because knowing RNGesus, he's going to look down upon me and smite me where I stand. Good. 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 Ooh, regen rune. I'm actually going to take that. Mainly because no one else is close enough. And what's the cool 21 seconds? Yeah, there's no point just using it. Ooh, hello. I'm going to make you use moves. Yep, he used one. Actually, he had no need to use that there. I kind of fucked up and stopped clicking after him, but at least I made him waste the cooldown on that, because the cooldown on Repel is really quite long, so you don't want to use it willy-nilly. And good, they are winning up there. That Centaur ult might actually get me a kill without him realizing it. If I can ulti him, oh, that's irritating. But I do have the... That's not going to kill me. It's not going to do that much damage at all, simply because I do have enough health. Ah, the pure damage. It's pure damage. It's Omni Knight's Q. And it's level 4, which means 360 AoE damage. They do have a lot of nuke. I am really wavering towards getting the boots here, just because the extra 6 strength is going to be a lot more useful against these guys, because if I'd had that extra 6 strength, I probably would have survived that situation. Also, annoyingly, why were 3 people stood around that tier 1 tower when there was a massive fight going on around here? They really should have been, you know, heading towards helping their teammates, but whatever. It happens. It's very, very sad to use your ulti on Juggernaut and not actually get a kill from it. Like, it's one of those cryy moments of, why did this happen to me? I made a mistake. See, a lot of people at this point would probably stop recording this game and just wait until they did really ridiculously well and show it, but I just don't think that's a good thing to do. It's really unfair to only show really good games where you play really well and do really well, because that's not really a fair representative of Dota. You have bad games, you have good games, and at the end of the day, you're just playing to have fun. Although a lot of people do seem to forget that when it comes to Dota, especially when you're trying to take it seriously and get all competitive. Okay, so I'm going to buy the recipe first because it's more expensive, and the Robe of the Magi isn't that useful on me, and I just need to quickly farm this up, followed by my treads, and then I can start helping in fights. Juggernaut, outside of the initial laning phase, isn't actually that good, especially at early fight. I'm going to get Healing Ward now because in a lot of situations it would have helped me, and my skill build this game probably is a big factor as to why I've not done that well in terms of staying alive. My last hitting isn't horrible. I mean, I should have a lot more right now, but the amount I do have I'm not completely ashamed of. Only mostly ashamed of. I should have got an extra point in stats and a point in the healing, probably, instead of the 2 points in crit. But the crit has been... Oh wow, all 3 of them died. How did all 3 of them die there? Now, I have Omni Slash, which is... Obviously, I mean, she knows I'm here, and she's trying to get to me with that before I can do anything. But I can't follow this. I would follow this if 2 things had not happened. The creep wave wasn't there, and the mana I had for my ulti was enough. But I might actually die here, but no, a TP is coming in. That would definitely just be awkward for a... Ooh, she's going to use her ult there. I can't get involved. I am way too low health, though I should have sent my healing ward into... Ooh, that's okay, but I will die. I'm going to send my healing ward to support Magnus this time instead of just talking about what I should do. It's just little things like that. Because I'm not completely comfortable with Juggernaut, I don't just instinctively do the things that I should. But as I said, I'm learning Juggernaut, and I thought I'd share that experience with you in this video. Okay, I got a charge from Magnus there, so I can stay in this lane just a little bit longer. So there we go. Juggernaut is quite a good drum carrier. I'm just hoping that our other drum carrier, because sometimes a Magnus can get it, occasionally, not really to be fair. Centaur needs an early Blink Dagger, and then the Hood of Defiance to make his W not cripple him. So we'll just try our best to get some last hits here. The Empower is quite nice, honestly, because I can push the lane a little bit, seeing as we do have people in the area to help push, especially the main pusher on our team, who is, of course, Prophet. I do like games that involve both Prophets, and by like those games, I mean I hate games that involve both Prophets, because they're just, But yeah, V la vie. So, I really want to ult her, like really badly, but it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. He's just feeding the Trents to her. Okay, so I still do have a little bit of Empower, so I'm going to use it to cleave that last hit in the back, and then... Oh, come on, really? I, like, moved so far to the right there. So far. That's just very awkward. We could actually go for them here. By them, I mean specifically... Oh, no, Omni Knight's here as well, clearly. I don't know, it's definitely possible. The Ancient Apparition ult means that Omni's healing, and Necrolight's healing, and Abaddon's healing. In fact, AA is a very smart pick in this team. 4 of the enemy heroes have very good healing capabilities, and AA just completely nullifies that. AA in most games is fantastic, but against this lineup, he's almost crippling. Ooh. They clearly have wards here, though, otherwise Death Prophet would have walked into my embrace. Don't know what Crystal Maiden was doing there. I really don't know what she thought would happen. Like, at all, trying to 1v1 a Centaur. I mean, look at Centaur and look at Crystal Maiden. There's, like, you don't even need to know their abilities or stats to know that that Centaur is going to ruin her day. You can grab that in your bottle, sir. I am going to just be really bad. I don't know, power trades always feels bad on Juggernauts because it's not the in thing, but then you have to counter that with the fact that, technically speaking, every item build at one point was not the in thing. That's how item builds were discovered, and I am a big fan of it on Juggernaut. I didn't actually mean to accidentally press my keybind for buying a TP scroll there, but I managed it because I'm special. There we go, 2 extra nice little last hits there, and we'll increase our crit strength, and finally... he tried to go for it there. We do have stuff going on here. I'm just going to ult to help with the fight a little bit. That makes the most sense. Did I really not get a kill there? Like, 2 people on ridiculously low health, and I didn't get the kill. That's just so awkward. I'm going to drum to get out of here faster, because I am really low. We did get 2 kills for 1, so that was worth it for us, especially... well, it's 1 support for 2 supports, so it's still strictly better for us, but it could have been even better. 6 seconds to Stampede. That is quite good, though. They are going to definitely push up on this tower quite a lot. Just need to clear the creep more than anything. Ooh, if we get him. There we go. There we go. Down goes that. And of course, I still don't get the kill. Should probably stop healing him. That would probably be, generally speaking, a better thing to do there. My reactions are just dull at the moment. Playing Dota right now feels like I'm playing Dota while wading in knee-high water, because it's like a slug. My brain is just not on that autopilot. Snap, snap, do the decisions, reflexes play really well like it used to be. So you're going to have to bear with me. You'll probably see quite a nice steady increase over the weeks of me doing these videos. Go get the rune, my friend. Go get the rune. And I should probably do a little bit of healing here. I'm going to make it follow me, and we'll heal those 2, and then if he can give me a bottle charge after using his DD, that would be great. Hopefully he does it. Yes, he did it. Lovely speaking. Lovely speaking. Speaking lovely right here. He's going for Omni Knight there. Now, Omni Knight is a little bit hard to bring down, but we may just get it. Not sure why he didn't make himself immune to magic there. Only reason, possibly, is that it was on cooldown. Did I get it? Yeah, I got that there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And those three. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm just going to scoot up to the shop while those guys push up in here, because it's a good opportunity to grab myself a point booster and get a lot more tanky and more mana to cast my abilities. 10 seconds till a much powerfuler Omni Slash as well is always good. Nice, got the last hit on that. See, I've been practicing the last hit. Yay! I really want to kill. I was so unlucky not to get kills there. Like, really, really unlucky. But it's fine. We're still doing well. And to be fair, I mean, it's only 2 deaths. I could be doing a lot worse. Yeah, because my team's pretty much the same. At least I'm not going to be blamed for this game if it goes south. But I will be blamed if it goes east. That's something I can't control. Alright, so I'm going to use this opportunity to farm the jungle. A big mistake a lot of players make is that no matter what's happening on the map, if you're not fighting, you need to be doing something useful. Whether as a support, that is warding, and as someone who needs farm, always find a way to get farm. That's the main deal. Because a lot of people just wander around in circles, not really doing something that good. Now, the AA ult, again, is doing work here, because obviously he can't heal himself. I'm going to use a drum charge just to try and get us out of here, but it's no use for Centaur. He is definitely dead. But me and AA can use it to handily escape here, so that's fine. But yes, always look for a place you can farm. And even if it's just a creep stack, a couple last hits on a wave that's kind of near you, there should always be a place where you can get farm. AA shouldn't have walked so close to that, because if they'd have beelined down those trees, they may have been able to get to him. Now, I'm going to grab the strength over the mana or the agility, which would have given me more damage, because, again, I need to survive in fights. They're going for me because of my Omni Slash potency and the fact that I do a lot of right-click damage. I'm so mature. So being hard to kill is going to be the biggest help I can do for my team right now. AL's going to be nice here. They're all going to get hit by that. That's a very nice AL. I kind of would be tempted to go in on that if it wasn't for the creep wave again, just because my Omni Slash would do a lot of work there towards shattering them. Alright, let's see if I can't finish old Crystal Maiden. If Omni Knight again wasn't there, would have Omni Slash Crystal Maiden, definite kill. But alas, he was. That's fine. Oh, now that I've got the cleave, that is brilliant. There we go. See, I've got quite the nice attack speed. Yeah, that doesn't actually increase attack speed. So I've got a lovely attack speed with just treads on Juggernaut, which is what I'm talking about. It really gives you that crit potency that once you get Vladimir's after Scepter, you're really going to be doing quite a nice amount of work for the team. Like, the last game I played, I did horrible. I went 0-6, and eventually, because my farm was still fairly competent, like, I was more farmed than our 9-2 Ricky as 0-6, because I was actually, you know, farming properly, and I had 4 major items, Butterfly, Scepter, Vladimir's, and I could man-fight their entire team. What ended the game was me 1v4ing, and we just pushed and took throne. So, that's the snowballing potential of Juggernaut, and people do often really quite underestimate it. So, to say I've had a fairly poor game, I've died twice, I've not got that many assists. The fact that I'm on track for maybe a 23-minute Scepter, as well as drums and the other items I have, is really quite neat. Hello, Abaddon. I'm really not going to fight you, I'm just going to get the last hits that are kind of near you. And now we're going to fight you. Do you have your ulti, though? That's the question. Well, this is awkward. He's really fucking wants me, doesn't he? I don't know what he thought he was going to do there, but he really does want me. Now, to say that my farm's okay is one thing, but our team is doing well. If I had this much farm and we were the ones with 10 kills and they were the ones with 20, then that would be impressive, whereas right now it's just not bad, I guess, is the way of saying it. Alright, so let's bring Scepter to me, and that's very, very good. Going to get Vladimir's next for the team, and we should be doing pretty well. That's what I like about Juggernaut. He gets a lot of aura items that make the team a lot powerfuler, while being really quite powerful himself. He's not just a walking booster for the rest of his team. And now that I've got a 9 jump low cooldown Omni Slash, I can finally use it a little bit more aggressively, and not have to perfectly choose my moment, and we should be pretty good. Now once I get the Vladimir's, of course, that means I can farm and regain health, so I won't be walking around the map like this. Using the ward to heal isn't that good, because it's such a long cooldown and it's such a big spell, but seeing as all my team is pushing top, I can use this opportunity to get a nice amount of farm here, although I should really start heading up, honestly. Though they can see me do that, because I'm just bringing a creep with me. I only really walked up because Magnus arrowed me. I shouldn't really. It is better for me to push this lane while there's a standoff happening, but I'd just rather not have my team annoyed with me in a pub. That's the main deal. But I can just initiate on this quite nicely, simply because I'm the Juggernaut, Lich! And there we go, doing pretty nice amounts of work. But I am going to drum us all and move a little bit away and try and cut the people that are going to be escaping off around here. It is the most sensible place I can move to right now. That's a little bit annoying as well, not going to lie. They are so deliciously low, and I just can't get to them. I actually got a kill in that, though, so that's nice. And now we should be able to get Omni Knight quite handily. And there's a crit, lovely. I am going to go for him, actually. I'm definitely going to go for this. I'm faster than Abaddon here, so I can do it. And there he goes down. No, come to the ward, run! Woo! There we go. Did it, guys. Did it! Did the thing! You see the sudden... I mean, obviously my teamworks did a lot of work in that fight, but now that I suddenly got this item, they stopped seeing me as this free kill and realized, hang on, this Juggernaut's not dying, and he's doing a lot of damage. That's quite ridiculous. So despite my early game, this is why I'm a strong believer in Juggernaut being a core. I think he really can bring a lot that people don't expect, because they do underestimate him. I mean, I don't really know what they thought they were doing, honestly. I am the Juggernaut bitch, and you don't do this to me, so there you go. So now I'm reached this level of power, I can pretty much just man-fight them as manly as I want to get. Hey, that's, you can't do that, though, so there you go. Hey! I'm not sure why. Oh god, the pain. Leave! Oh my god, why would you block me that hard? Thank you, Centaur. Thank you, Centaur. I think I better leave right now before Heartstop Aurora kills me, because it really is going to kill me, like, severely. That's not good. I just realized I'm not using my ridiculously powerful mega heal right here. Does he have his ulti? That's the question. And now I don't care. I'm just going to go kill him. I've got enough healing back that I can just do it. Boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Oh, he died anyway. That's really, really good. I'm just going to kill the Omni Knight while the rest of the team kind of flails around. That's really awkward, honestly. Prophet's going to trap him. We're still going to get him, but those creep really made that difficult for me. Oh, he's going to die without even my help. Nice. And I do have my ulti back, which means I'm going to kill Death Prophet. And there we go. So that's the power as well. You can run away, fully heal with your ward, and then just come back in and finish everyone off. Hey, Abaddon. Abaddon. No! Damn you and your speed! Damn speed! Dota, everyone. The words of wisdom. Dota. And then if I am a core Juggernaut, I like to get a butterfly at this point, because it really cements your carrying potential. And starting with the agility item for the armor, the attack speed, because attack speed really is king on Juggernaut. If you can keep right clicking, you'll do a lot of work. And if you get an opportunity to go into an enemy's base on a game that you don't know is 100% won, you should pick up the little buildings, because they are really nice nuggets of gold. Always look for opportunities to do stuff. This looks kind of dangerous, but a few of them are dead, a few of them are quite far away, so getting this and then leaving as I see them coming is another little optimization of farm you can do. And I'm going to call it. It's probably official name, and I'm certainly not the one to come up with it, I can tell you that. But it's something you should always look to do. Now, Prophet is beyond dead. There's no real way. They completely wasted Necrolite ulti there. They should not have done that. But they're probably just desperate for any sort of return kills they can get at the moment. Oi, Dusty! I don't even know. Just don't even know. Thank you for your arcane boots, my friend. Thank you so much. So yeah, I have obviously recovered quite nicely into this game, which I always find. So what I need to work on is my early game with Juggernaut, knowing my limits, because I keep getting myself killed by being a little bit too aggressive. Well, he's going to have his ulti, of course. But I have this, which means I can do quite a lot of damage here. Now, they've all used their ulti, which means my ulti is going to do a nice amount of damage. Omni Knight was a little bit slow at putting his ulti on everyone, so it stopped mine, but not for that long. And we're just going to kill him in a... Never mind! Never mind, guys, eh? Never mind. I'm going to use my jump charge to try and catch up to them here, and see if I can actually cut them off sort of mid-base here, because Prophet should still be trying her best to head home, and I can just completely prevent her from doing that by standing here, meaning she has to waste loads of time on very low health. Now this is worth 275, so as soon as I hit 300 I'm going to go pick up my... Oh, she actually got there. That's how fast Race Car Prophet is. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm just going to head over to here. Another neat trick you can do with Juggernaut is spawn your ward and just get it follow a creep wave, and it'll make the creep wave push really hard, because obviously the enemy creep can't out DPS the healing ward. So another little trick for you there. And now that we've got that, I am very difficult to kill. Obviously, magic doesn't do much to me because of my spin, and this armor is obviously a lot of damage reduction. So I did have a very good team this game, though, so I can't complain. It's one of those times where your team is like, yes, good team, happy team. Happy team is good. I don't really know what they're doing, but I'm just going to use this opportunity to ultimate and get a few kills. Not really sure what happened in Necrolite there, really, as far as things go. That's really annoying. I'm just going to stand here and Q them. I'm not sure why he wasted his ult on me there. Probably panicked a little bit. Going to get that to follow me and heal everyone up. There we go, AA. I got your back, son! I got your back. I do. Now, drum is not as useful because I'm out of charges, but it's not the end of the world either. I mean, really, it just isn't the end of the world. So we should stop sort of wandering out here like frightened chickens and start claiming our things. The Empower from Magnus, obviously very good. And I did need to build as a right-clicker this game because I was our team's main right-clicker, which I think maybe goes against something I said earlier, but I'm not even really that sure. Yeah, honestly, I really don't care, man. I really don't care. I'm just gonna like kill you and stuff, and there's nothing you can really do to stop that happening. I'm just doing a lot of damage. Omni Knight, good. Oh, that clutch repel. Well played, sir. Well played. That was less so. Less well played. That was also less well. Guys, stop fountain diving, please. Please. Just gonna pick up some more gold because I would like to finish Butterfly because it looks better on the score screen. Yeah, I'm actually not kidding. I wish I was kidding, but I just like the score screen. Also, I like the completion of killing every single little building, because that makes me a little bit happy. And let's go pick up the quarterstaff, because we're about to bring down one of those towers, meaning I have the completed butterfly, also meaning I'm in a very, very powerful state right now. Yeah, look at that. I think that's, yeah, forcing him to use his ulti just because I was right-clicking him. That's how we do. That is how we do. I really want to ulti into spawn, like, so badly, but it's just not practical right now. I'm going to put the healing up and just see. Actually, we're going to bring that down in a sec. Might as well go for it! I got that one as well. Sliv! Yay! And now I got to godlike at the end of the game. So there you go. GG, easy. Don't troll our opponents. They probably feel awful. And apparently I've got a permanent stat point attached to my mouse. Yay! So there we go, guys. That's some Juggernaut Lich gameplay for you all. 574,664. Definitely not bad. Ahead of everyone else on my team, although not as many last hits as the Prophet. But then again, he is a Prophet, so yeah. Anyway, guys, that is some Juggernaut. Let me know if you'd like to see a particular hero next week, but either way, let's have a like from you Dota watchers, you glorious people, and subscribe for more. Goodbye.